Hi! If you're watching this, you have chosen paper making with me, Romana. So the first step is to rip up paper, old homework assignments preferably. Just what you have in the classroom, what they've worked on, things they remember. The emphasis behind this lesson is that we don't obtain new items. It's about recycling and accessibility in the classroom. I recommend shredding up the paper because that's the first step, and then letting it sit in water anywhere between 2 to 4 hours. So this is something you could do either the day before or the morning of. Now, this is another option that I personally enjoy doing, especially in the warmer months, is that while your paper is soaking or before you start the next process, going on a nature walk and using like found objects. Nothing that's too wet. Pine needles would be probably the driest thing if this is in the wintertime. If you wanted to add more to this step as well, if you wanted to add more to this lesson, just taking dried plants or on your nature walk drying out process, it doesn't have to be pressed, but it will look nice in the paper like so. With blending the paper, a blender is fine, an emulsion blender is fine, mortar and pestle if you have it, and hands can also work. It's just gonna take a bit longer, but it's a nice process. I find it important to use our man-made tools versus a blender, but we don't live in a perfect society where we have all of the time in the world. Screens. So there are a couple of different options, and what I have found that has worked in the past with past classes, I've used embroidery hoops and cheesecloth fabric. And so what you would do is you take the embroidery hoop and you just close some fabric into it and trim around. Super easy. There's also window screens, and if those aren't available to you, plain old fabric, preferably like a canvas material, like so. And what you do is the same process, but you're spreading it around with your hand. I hope you enjoy my lesson as well as your students.